Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be giving my MLB DraftKings picks for Tuesday's slate on May 8th. We got a big slate today. Got 14 games on today's slate. We got plenty of options. Should be a pretty fun slate. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so looking at pitcher today, my SP1, I definitely like Max Scherzer today up top against Baltimore. I think he has a ton of strikeout upside in that matchup, but I think he is a little risky. Baltimore, they do have plenty of guys in that lineup that can knock Scherzer around. So I'm going to take the discount today off of Scherzer, and I'm looking to go for Carlos Carrasco for 10,600, pitching against the Blue Jays. I'm sure most of you know this. The Blue Jays have really struggled offensively this year. Carlos Carrasco has been pretty solid this year. If you look in his game log, he's put up 23, 25, 15, 35, 22, and 19 DraftKings points through 6 games. He's been really consistent. If you look at his splits, he actually pitches a lot better on the road as well. Through 3 games on the road, he's averaged 26 DraftKings points. Through 3 games at home, he's only averaged 21. So he pitches better on the road, which is pretty surprising. I don't know if I really liked his ballpark though. Toronto's ballpark is a hitter-friendly park, but I just still like Carrasco today. He has really good upside. He definitely can get the strikeouts. If you're looking at his last 4 games, he's put up 5, 8, 7, and 5 strikeouts through his last 4 games, so he's pretty consistent when it comes to strikeouts. Toronto, they definitely strike out a lot, especially against righties. And if you just look at their offense, they've really struggled to put up runs. They're ranked towards the bottom of the league in runs, towards the bottom of the league in hits. They're about average in home runs, bottom of the league in RBIs, bottom of the league in average. Like, their offense has not been good this year. I really like Carlos Carrasco today for just 10,600. I like the discount that you get off of him as Scherzer. Carrasco could easily outscore Scherzer, so I'm going to take the discount today, and I'm looking to go for Carlos Carrasco against the Blue Jays. I like that matchup. Then at my SP2 position, I'm going to save here a little bit. And I really like Charlie Morton today, pitching at home against the Braves. The Braves have definitely been hitting the ball well this year, especially against righties. But if you look at Morton's game log, he's been really consistent this year. Aside from that one game against Tampa Bay, he's been pretty consistent. And in his last 2 games, he's posted 31 and 27 DraftKings points. He's put up 12 and 8 strikeouts, or he's gotten 12 and 8 strikeouts in his last 2 games. So I definitely think you can target Charlie Morton today. And if you look at Morton's splits, there's a tremendous difference between his home and road splits. At home, through 4 games this year, he's averaged 22 DraftKings points. And then 2 games on the road, he's only averaged 9 DraftKings points. So he pitches a lot better on the home, or at home. So I like Charlie Morton today. Although the Braves don't really strike out a lot, they're not a team that's going to score runs. The only guy I would be worried about in that lineup would be Freddie Freeman. So if Charlie Morton can get through Freddie Freeman, he should definitely be able to get through this lineup pretty easily. So I do like Charlie Morton as an SP2 option. I definitely think there are plenty of other SP2 options. I will be mentioning those after I give my top 5 plays, so stick around for that. But I like Charlie Morton. He's going to be the guy that I'm targeting as of now. And then for my other 3 batters that I like today, there's a shortstop that I like today. It's just 4,400. I think that's way too cheap. And that's Addison Russell, playing in Coors Field. Russell's going to be getting the platoon advantage today, going against Kyle Freeland. Freeland is a lefty. Russell hits lefties very well, so I really like him today. I just think he's way too cheap. I expected him to be close to 5K since he's going to be playing in Coors. So you're getting a tremendous discount on him today. And if you look at right now, as I'm recording this video, the night before, the Cubs' implied run total is 5.9 runs, which is tremendously high. So the Cubs definitely should be able to put up some runs today. And I love Addison Russell as a shortstop, mid-range guy. I think he's way too cheap. He's one of my favorite plays today. I definitely think you're going to want to get some exposure to the Coors game today. You got 2 pretty bad pitchers pitching in Coors, so the runs should be scored. So I like Russell today, especially if you want to get some exposure to that Coors game. I think he's pretty cheap. It's easy to fit him in today. And then at outfield, there are 2 guys I like here. First off, I really like a guy that I mentioned in yesterday's video. He actually didn't play yesterday. He wasn't in the lineup, but that wasn't for any injury concern, so he should be in the lineup today. And that's Aaron Judge, playing in the Great American Ballpark. Aaron Judge, anytime he's going to be in the hitter-friendly ballpark, you're going to want to target him, especially Cincinnati's ballpark. That ballpark gives up a ton of home runs. You all know Aaron Judge is a great power hitter. He's already had 13 home runs this year. And he's getting a pretty solid matchup against Tim Adelman. Adelman has actually been pretty consistent this year. But I just like Judge today. I think he's too cheap at 4,600. He just has so much upside. He could go deep any game. I love his chances to hit a home run today. I think the Yankees are going to be able to put up some runs, and I love that they're playing in that ballpark. So I really like Aaron Judge as an outfielder that you can pay up for today. And then an outfielder that I really like for value is Matt Joyce. at just 2,500. I think Matt Joyce is going to be someone that I'm looking to put in pretty much all my lineups, especially with that price tag. If you put him in your lineups, you're allowed to stack cores. He gives you so much extra salary. He is very cheap today at just 2,500. He's getting a pretty good matchup today, going up against the righty and Alex Meyer. Alex Meyer has really struggled this year through his 2 games. He has not looked good. So I really like Joyce today. The Athletics actually moved him to the top of the lineup. Yesterday he did bat first, so if he continues to bat towards the top of the lineup, he is definitely going to be someone that I target for value. Anytime he gets a good matchup against a bad right-handed pitcher, he's going to be somebody that you want to consider for value. So I like Matt Joyce today at just 2,500. He's been pretty consistent lately. In his last 4 games, he's put up 18, 0, 7, and 5 DraftKings points. Like I said, I just really like the matchup. Alex Meyer really struggles against lefties, and Matt Joyce hits righties very well. So I really like him as a value play. He's probably one of my top value plays today. At just 2,500, when you put him in your lineup, you get so much more salary to where you can pay up for some of the course bats. So I really like Matt Joyce today as someone that you can play for value. And yeah, guys, these are my top 5 plays for tonight. I went with Carlos Carrasco, Charlie Morton, Addison Russell, Aaron Judge, and Matt Joyce. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my other picks at each position. So go ahead and get out a pen and some paper, write these guys down. So starting at pitcher, other pitchers that you can target at different price ranges. Up top, if you're not going to play Carrasco, I definitely like Max Scherzer today. He's going to be someone that I consider, especially for tournaments. I think he has a ton of upside against Baltimore. They do strike out a lot against right-handed pitchers, so I really like Scherzer as well. You can definitely pay up for him. Mid-range pitcher that I like is Matt Andriese, and then a value pitcher that you can target is Ariel Miranda. All right, at catcher, there ain't really guys I want to pay up for here. So at the mid-range, I really like Matt Wieters, and at the mid-range, I also like Brian McCann. And then a value catcher I like is Stephen Vogt. At first base, a guy that you can pay up for, I really like Ryan Zimmerman. He gets a great matchup against Ubaldo. Ubaldo gives up a ton of home runs. Zimmerman's just been absolutely crushing the ball this year, so I really like him if you're going to pay up at first base. And then there's 2 value plays at first base that I really like. I really like Cody Bellinger, and I really like Yonder Alonso. Those are going to be 2 guys that I'm trying to fit in my lineup. They're way too cheap with the way they've been hitting the ball lately. So Cody Bellinger, Yonder Alonso, those are 2 guys that you want to target today. All right, at second base, I really like paying up for Daniel Murphy today if you can. He gets a great matchup against Ubaldo. He should definitely do well. I really like the Nationals as a stack today. They're probably going to be a pretty popular stack. At the mid-range at second base, you can definitely target Jason Kipnis today. And then a value play at second base, I like Jose Ramirez. At third base, if you want to pay up, I really like Miguel Sano. At the mid-range, I really like Kyle Seager. And then a value play, I like Nick Castellanos. Shortstop, already said I like Addison Russell. I really like him as someone that you can pay up for. I think he's too cheap. The mid-range at shortstop, I do like Gene Segura today. He's been really consistent lately. And then a value play at shortstop, I like Didi Gregorius. All right, at outfield, these are just going to be guys at all price ranges. So first outfielder I like Andrew Benintendi today. He's definitely going to be someone that I try and get to my lineups. He's going to be playing in Milwaukee, which is a great hitter's park, especially for lefties. He's going to be getting a great matchup against Willie Peralta, who really struggles. So I really like Andrew Benintendi today. He's definitely going to be someone that I try and get in my lineups. Also towards that same price range, I really like Adam Duvall. He gets a great matchup against CC Sabathia. Sabathia really struggles to give up home runs. Duvall is a great power hitter. And since he's playing at home in the Great American Ballpark, I really like Adam Duvall as someone that could possibly go deep today. And then there are 2 value plays at outfield that I like. First off, I really like Robbie Grossman. He's getting a great matchup today against Mike Pelfrey. You're definitely going to want to target Grossman today as someone for value. If he's in the lineup, he should be in the lineup since he's going to be getting a platoon going up against the righty. So I like Robbie Grossman. And then another value outfielder that I really like is Aaron Hicks as well. Hicks has just been absolutely crushing the ball lately. He's going to be playing in a great hitter's park, so you can definitely target him for value as well. And yeah, so those are some other picks that I like for tonight. You can use my top 5 plays and then use some of the picks that I gave. Make a lineup out of that. If you want to use this line, or if you want to use these top 5 plays and make a lineup out of it, I left you plenty of salary. You have $4K per player to fill out 5 batters, which should be plenty. So if you want to make a lineup out of this, you can. Or if you want to get my lineups, then contact me on Twitter at the DFS_GOAT. There is a link in the description. You just click on that link and it'll take you straight to my Twitter. Give me a follow, DM me, say you want to get lineups, and I'll be sure to hook you up. My lineups are $5 a day, or you can get a week of lineups for $25. Like I said in yesterday's video, if my lineup that I give you does not cash, I will give you a free lineup the day after, and also give out FanDuel lineups as well. And I will be doing FanDuel videos probably tomorrow. I'm going to start trying to get some FanDuel videos out. So tomorrow's video should be a FanDuel video. And I'm just going to sort of like rotate it. I don't know if I'm going to be on a specific schedule. Just might have a FanDuel video, a couple FanDuel videos, then go back to DraftKings and a couple FanDuel. Just sort of mix it up a little bit. But since I give out FanDuel lineups, I do want to start incorporating FanDuel videos. So there should be a FanDuel video out tomorrow. So be sure to check that out. Even if you don't play on FanDuel, I would still appreciate it if you would check that video out. My picks, they're pretty similar across all sites. If I like a guy on DraftKings, and there's a pretty good chance I'll like him on FanDuel as well, unless the pricing is like really tremendously different. But usually the guys that I give out in DraftKings videos are guys I play on FanDuel as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. I do upload these videos every day, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. If you never want to miss out on any videos, you can turn on post notifications. Just click the bell icon next to my YouTube name, and that'll notify you every time I upload. So if you never want to miss out on any videos, you can do that. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Good luck tonight, guys. Peace.
Ambitious, but I'm gifted, so I back it up. You must have got thicker over summer, girl, just back it up. I'm running circles round these niggas, I might lap them up. And you know I gotta check them when they acting up. Yeah, hoping you'll stay, knowing you'll leave. Two things I love, money and weed, school of the street.